Yep, we've got your helmet. Look, I'll help you, Jasper. How about that? We're in a bit of a race here because we've got to get Jasper some sunglasses. He's got sort of toy ones and I'm a bit worried that they're not going to be very good for his eyes. And then once we've done that, we're going to go for a little scooter and hopefully talk about the new longest range EV that is sold at the moment. I only actually put the heating on about 3 or 4 minutes before we left. Just a few minutes of heating makes a massive difference. So there's a top tip. No matter how little the time between now and departure, try and just send that preheat command to your car. Best place to get cheap sunglasses? The petrol station. Well, that wasn't quite the success I was hoping for. They didn't have any.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault, is it? I can't believe there were no sunglasses at the garage. They almost always do nice ones. That's where I get all my glasses from. Apparently not this time of year. More of a summer thing. Right, let's just try in here, Monkey.
They're good.
You think they're good? Do you want to get those?
No, thank you.
You want to get some different ones?
Yes. Not those ones. Those ones are too big.
We'll get you nice and warm. A hat will help. Like a helmet hat. We found a friend, look. You go very quickly, don't you, Jasper? We're going to go back to the car and go to Tesco's quickly then. My hands are a bit freezing too. Well, that really was not the raving success I had in mind. We're going to go do some food shopping.
Have to go to Tesco's and buy a treat for me.
I think somebody might be a little spoilt.
There's no treats at all.
Jasper, you can't just have continuous treats. You know, I have a nasty feeling we've swapped him sucking fingers for him being too spoiled. Right, well, we'll see, Jasper. It all depends how good you are. At least when he says treats, he doesn't mean sweets. So there's that. What's the point of a bigger battery? I think there's two main points. There's the obvious point that everyone knows, which is you can go further before you have to recharge. However, there is a secondary purpose to a large battery in an electric vehicle. It substantially reduces the wear on that battery by having a big battery that you can get a sensible range out of the middle portion of the battery. For example, my Nissan Leaf, charged it usually to 80%, ran it down to about 20%. Effective range in between those two, because it was a 24 kilowatt hour Leaf, was about 50 miles at a push. This car, the difference between 80 and 30 is over 100 miles, well over 100 miles. If you have a useful amount of battery available within the sort of middle band, the chances are the battery will be worn substantially less and will last substantially longer, because there are two things that wear out batteries. There's the number of times it's cycled and the shelf life. Shelf life, obviously, you can do nothing about, but the cycles, the wear from each cycle is mainly when it's fully charged and fully discharged. When it's just in the middle, there's not a huge amount of difference between sort of going between 70 and 50% and just leaving it to sit on the shelf at 60%. So that's what I think the main advantage of having a bigger battery is, aside from the very occasional long journeys that it enables.
Want to go.
Yeah, we're going now, Jasper. See, he's getting tired. We're gonna go. I'm gonna finish this video when we get home.
First, we should get a little treat for me from Tesco.
We'll see. Hold my hand. This is the problem with Tesla's self-locking doors. Still not locked. Still not locked. Still not locked. Wait, Jasper. Still not locked. There you go. All it takes is for somebody to open a door in that length of time and the car will never lock. Honestly, Renault Zoe, much better walk-away door locking. Maybe. I keep saying maybe, Jasper, and I mean it. We've come to a compromise. He's going to spend some of his pocket money.
Not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. This one.
Technically, you bought it with your pocket money, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're telling Mummy. You have to give me the money for it. Do you know which ones of these are £1? Which one's £1 here?
This is £1.
That's right. There you go. Thank you, Jasper. It's all yours now. Do you want me to open it for you?
Thank you.
You have a good day?
Yes, thanks. How was yours?
Yeah, it was good. We went to the park. We did some scootering, skateboarding. Jasper hand got cold. Totally failed to get a pair of sunglasses before that.
Mittens. I bought special mittens. I went on a special trip to buy mittens. Just for occasions like this.
We went on a special trip to get sunglasses. Utterly failed.
Well, Jasper did tell me about your little trip to get sunglasses. He said we went to a shop that wasn't a proper Tesco, and they sold glasses. And we tried to buy, this is Jasper's story, we tried to buy some glasses. We couldn't buy glasses, so I had a car instead.
I was supposed to be talking about Tesla. You know, they did a 100 kilowatt hour performance version of their cars. Well, now they do a 100 kilowatt hour non-performance version. Good for about 335 miles.
Whoa!
Reasonably realistic range.
Oh my gosh.
In the Model S version. I think it's about 295 for the Model X. So we're talking about serious range.
You can come and play with me now.
Oh. Can I eat something?
I'm not student. I'll do an
So I guess I'll just talk to you about this new 100 kilowatt hour battery that Tesla's putting in their non-performance vehicles. I don't think that most people need that much range. Honestly, I drove the Renault Zoe before. Okay, in wintertime it's not quite 150 miles, but in summertime it's more than 150 miles. I would say that's about the baseline, that the bottom, that 41 kilowatt hour Renault Zoe is, in terms of acceptable range for an everyday car. If I was optioning up my perfect Tesla, I wouldn't get the performance version. You know why? Because my car at the moment is definitely not performance. 5.6 seconds 0 to 60. Wow, it's slow. So what would be the purpose of having one that did it in 3 seconds or 2.5 seconds? Yes, it is great for making people feel sick. It is great if you're going to take the thing to the drag strip and you want to embarrass the hell out of people that just were not expecting that from a 5-seat luxury sedan. If you just want a normal car with a really decent amount of get you out of trouble power that can be quite fun to drive when you want it to, but most of the time is just a sensible car, well, guess what? The 100D non-performance Tesla Model S still does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, which is blisteringly quick. So I would absolutely not pay the extra money to get that down to 2.4 seconds and at the same time lose 20 miles on the range. It does cost a little bit more now, the top Tesla, than it did, but not a lot more. Well, not a lot more when you're paying that much money anyway, something like $3,000 extra. I think I've just about run out of holding the camera up arm energy. I hope you all enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye.
Yeah, Daddy said you've already had supper.
But it'll come like tomorrow's supper if you like.
What, for you?
No, I don't think you need any more, Jasper.
No, I want. He said I could have some.
Oh yeah, you can have some.
No, I said I can have some.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
Is he still hungry?
No.